So just a quick recap of what we did because I stopped the video. So what we did first is we made this profile over here. Then we extruded the bottom. Then we did the top part. As you can see, it's a little bit slow right over here. Then we added the extrude cut. Goes all the way through using the offset. Then we did the rib feature on this side over here. Once we were done that, we mirrored it to the other side, like so. Then we added the boss extrude, but we made sure that we weren't attached to the piece. We made sure that it was not merged. So we make sure we unchecked the merge result, which gave us the solid body separation. Then we mirrored it to the other side using the mirrored body, not the typical one. So now we have another solid body. Once that was done, we did the hole on top. So as you see here, we cut the hole out with the offset of 3 again. Then we took the same profile, offset it 5 inward, and we made the base of that screw. And then from the top of this screw here, we added another one on top. But when we did do extrude, we made sure, again, that we used the feature scope and we chose the selected bodies. So that was a recap of the last video I posted. So now let me just finish by adding these slots inside of that piece. So for the slots, which is the ending, we're going to add them cutting through one of the edges and going through both sides. So all we have to do is we're going to make a sketch. And in this case here, to make our lives easier, we're just going to use the front plane. All right, we're going to go to normal. And we're going to draw the line through this piece. We're going to draw a line. If you notice, it goes from here. Technically speaking, I think I could even just do this. Convert entities, like so. Accept it. No, it won't work. I thought I could cheat like that. We're going to draw a line going from here to here. And what's our distance going to be? What is it? 25. All right. So we're going 25. And then we're going to offset this. Let's try this. Offset this as 1. Reverse, like so. We have the slot perfectly. The 25 is the length, the total one, which is the outside, which is okay. We're going to draw the line connecting them, like so. And we're going to make sure that it goes all the way to the cut. So we're going to use the section. So it goes all the way down 0.3. Okay, guys? So we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to go down to the all the way to this piece here. So we're going to connect it. We're going to go wireframe. That makes more sense. Let's go wireframe. So we're going to connect it to this piece over here. So we're going to connect the line here. Oops. I think extend might work. Let's see. If I draw the line here, just for reference, and now I'm going to use the extend option, which should be under trim. Where's trim? Trim. Extend. I grab this guy here. I grab this guy here. So now we did that one there. We're going to trim this guy here. Like so, like so. And we're going to make sure we add the dimension again to make sure we have the correct one. From here to here should be 25. I did do offset. No? It's not in the middle? I didn't do, I did offset. Oh no, but I'm going to place it in the center. From here to here should be how much? Oh, they don't give you, that's why. Okay, so we'll do the mirror. We'll take this guy here that we just built. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. So we have the line. We'll do the mirror. Offset, sorry. And we're going to do both directions and the unit of 1. And we're going to make sure, yeah, it's good. So we're going to go here. Like so. Click here. So it's go 0.5, 0.5, so we have it down the middle. Accept it. Connect the lines. We're also just going to line it to the middle afterwards. Yeah, we just did an extra step here. This seems like an extra. Let's undo this. We're just going to keep it as this offset here. It's the same thing. And we're just going to add a constraint. We're going to add a reference line going from here down to here. Oops. Oops, something went wrong there. Let's go to normal. Let's just do another reference line. Center line, let's use that. From here, going down to here. This is perfectly straight. And now all we're going to do now is just going to go, I could have just mirrored it now, but we're going to make sure we have it in the middle. So we're going to grab another center line here. It's an extra step, but it's okay. From here to here, like so. We're going to make sure now that if I go put a distance here, I'm just going to add extra things so it stays together. From here to here, 0.5. 1 second. Let me just do something, guys. Give me a few seconds. Again, there's different ways of doing this way. I'm just doing this to show you. You could find a faster way. I don't know. We're going to do the hard way. Okay. You could have done an offset, we know. Let's see now if it works. I think I am going to do the offset. I just want to try this before I do offset. If I take this one, no, it's not going to work. Okay, the simplest way, guys. Take the line we just built. Take this point here that we just built here. Grab that midpoint right here. Add a relationship. Where's the midpoint of this line? No, but I want to take that midpoint line. Okay, no, forget about this line. Forget about the line. I was trying to make it. Just delete this one here. I just take this line and convert it. Offset. 0.5 in both directions. This is the fastest way to do it. Trim it. Get rid of all. Oops, I didn't add the line there. Add a line connecting it over here to here. Use the trim option. This is gone. And then we're going to just do another line across. Like so. Trim this one. Okay. And now we don't need to have these 0.5 things. Okay. And all we're going to do now is just go to add our dimension. From here, I'll just click on this line here actually. No. The center line should be how much? 25. And this one doesn't look too straight. This one should be, this doesn't look right. Let me just trim this thing. This is going to work also. There we go. Now we have it. Now let's just do the line again for dimension from here. This edge here to this edge here. I'm not going to fully constrain this, but we understand it's 25. We have the right number. Everything's good, guys. All that's left to do is just do the extrude cut. We're going to go now and do extrude cut. See, I just made the profile. Extrude cut through. Make sure that I grab the profile. Is it open? There we go. And we're going to go quickly do through all on both sides. We could have I don't know why it's not going all through all. Why is it stopping there? Sorry? Why is it not doing through all? It's because of this thing? Oh, let me go back and check the piece. Give me 1 second, guys. Edits, go to normal. This is what happens when you try to rush really fast. Let's just get rid of this line here. Now, if I do extrude cut, it should work. Let's just manually do it through all. I don't know why through all is stopping right there. Why is this doing this? We're going to hide this body first. Let's get out of this piece. Let's hide the main body first. Hide this guy. So now we can just see this one piece. Let's go back to this view here and see what went wrong. It looks like it's okay. Why doesn't it want to cut through? It's all simple lines. Extrude cut. This profile here. Okay. Through all, both. Let's just say okay, see what happens. And let's do selected bodies. And choose this body here and this body here. It's showing me that it won't work, but let's see what happens. Okay, so it was a little bit of a glitch area on Solidworks where it wasn't showing me correctly. But as you can see here, it actually did go through the whole piece. So my Solidworks, I think, needs to be restarted because it's very laggy. So you can see here the slots going through one piece, going through the other. So how do I did it again? I did the profile, and I make sure that when I'm doing through all, I make sure that I'm using the feature scope, and I make sure I only click on the one rod, the two rods. If it's supposed to go through the middle one, I would have also included this guy here. But because it's not, we're not going to include that piece. So we just select the ones we want to cut through, press OK, and it goes through that piece as you see here. And like that, it's done. All right? Just to show you the feature of why we did the equations in the beginning. Let's say, for example, you have to change something. So we'll go back to the right here, right click, manage equations. Let's say we're going to go change the units. Like it says here, change A from 5 to 55 degrees. Sorry, from change it to 6 to 5. Oh, not 56, that's a lot. That's a big difference. Let's go do here. Rob went too fast. Undo that. Undo that. Rob lost half his drawing now. Let's go back again. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's go change this again. Manage equations. We're going to change this to, for example, 5. Like so. And we'll change the angles to 60. We're going to change it up, 60. All right, it's okay, 60 or 55, whatever it is. We're going to go here now, and you notice the drawing changes as well. If I want to go back, I can always just go back here, manage equations, put this back to how I had it, 6, and this one here, 45. Once you're done, you save it, and it's complete. Thank you so much.